Alright. I'll just wait for my people to start coming in so I can drop this download. Hey everybody. What's up? We are about to get started. Okay. So we are about to get started. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for the heart me. Because y'all already getting started. I'm about to get started. I'm just waiting on my people over here on YouTube. This is a collective download. Hey, beautiful. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. Thank you. You guys will start pouring in gradually. So I'm just trying to wait until I get enough of you in here because this download is an activation for the chosen indigo star seeds, okay? Yeah. This download, mind you, I already told y'all that my downloads come in waves. So once I get one major download, I'll get loaded with more information onto that specific download as well. So yes, it's time for you guys to activate. Alright, so I might not have many over here, but let's get started, you guys. So a lot of you guys know, well, you understand. So if you're going within, if you've gone within, I'm speaking to the gifted individuals because I know that it's going to be spectators over here in the chat with us. There is going to be spectators. I'm going to say it again. There are going to be spectators and NPCs that are going to be joining us in these lives, you guys. Okay? Now, what I am here to talk about is the hidden celebrity children energy. Okay? I have already introduced myself to some of you guys. YouTube has known me as Black Goddess, the intuitive healer from years ago. And I spoke with them about who I am back in 2023 and how I identify with my celebrity parents. Okay. I'm not the type to over explain myself because I'm past that energy. I am that I am who I say I am. Okay. I'm definitely very much so gifted, excuse me. And I'm just here to bring this download for the other gifted individuals that are familiar with them being a hidden child as it pertains to being like IVF, artificially inseminated, adopted. You pretty much, here we go, the net, that the net want to annoy me. Okay, so I am being watched. I know that I'm being watched, and that's okay. I've been being watched since early childhood. A lot of you guys have been being watched since early childhood. Remind you what transit we're in, collective. We are in an eclipse, 2 different eclipses, okay? So it's a lot of karmic attachments that's being released from your vessel. It's a lot of karmic contracts that are closing out. So things that were hidden, things that were blocking you, things that were kind of confusing to you, or things that just did not make sense are now making sense, okay? You are no longer being hidden. So you can speak up for yourself. For those who know that they're an indigo star seed, or you're a crystal seed baby, or you know that you have celebrity parents, or you've been getting like the intuitive nudges or the incline on this energy, now is the time to speak up for yourself. Now, I have made a lane. I have created a lane for you, for you. You're adults now, but I have created a safe space for you guys. I have created a safe lane for you guys to come and share your stories and speak up for yourselves, because I know a few of y'all. I have been channeling on y'all energy for years, okay? So don't be afraid to, share your experiences. That is what I was led to do, was to share my spiritual experiences and my physical experiences as well with you guys. It's all a part of activation. So what my mission and assignment is right now is to help you all activate and not be afraid to activate, because you're going to have NPCs, you're going to have spectators. They're going to question you. They're going to ask how you know, and they're going to try to make you deny your abilities. They're going to try to make you deny who it is that you really are. I am here to let you know that these people are a part of the program. They are a part of the programming. Their job is to make you feel like you're not this person. Their job is to make you feel like you don't have spiritual abilities. Their job is to be an NPC. Okay? That's their job. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself, okay? They are going to want to argue with you. They want to argue you down. Hold on. They are going to I already got them out. I already got them out. Thank you, honey. But yeah, they're going to argue you down about things that they don't know nothing about, y'all. These different individuals are the ones that are against the truth about how we were created, about how we came abrupt, because they were all working against us since our early on childhood. Okay, let me just say this: we have been being watched by the gate agency, GOVT agencies, celebrities, cults, covens, churches, etc. Okay, we have had all types of spells done on us: voodoo, hoodoo, whatever you want to call it. They could not stop us from activating. They have been trying to stop me from activating for a long time. A lot of our gifts were suppressed in childhood. Some of y'all remember having an imaginary friend or etc. Okay, that is because of what has been created within your bloodline. You have been created from two different powerful bloodlines. Okay, that mother and father energy. For some of y'all were created in the lab. So for some of y'all, you went through the adoption, stolen, hidden energy. Okay, we all have different situations. But when you are spiritually tapped in, which a lot of you are, you have already received the intuitive nudges from your bloodline. I mean, grandma, grandpa, deceased aunts, deceased uncles, deceased relatives from that specific bloodline. Okay, for some of y'all, your parents are alive. For some of y'all, your parents are not alive. Okay, me being one of those individuals where my parents are my ancestors. My parents are not alive. Okay, they're alive in spirit. They're alive in another realm. Okay, and what makes it easier for me to sit here on this platform and communicate with you all about this energy is because they're here with me in spirit to help me activate you guys. Now, for some of y'all have already had, if your parents are deceased, they've already come to you in dreams. They've already given you intuitive nudges, and they've already intuitively nudged me to bring up this energy to activate you guys, so that because now is the time for you guys to be speaking up. Okay. Now I also want to say, within this energy of me having to experience everything that I've experienced, it was not easy. Being a chosen one is not a badge of honor until you fulfill the mission. It's not fun until the mission is fulfilled. Me activating you other indigos is me fulfilling that mission. Okay? A lot of you all have had prophecies prophesized over your life since very young, since early on in your childhood. They have been trying to suppress me. They have been trying to suppress you. But they have not been successful. They have not been successful. Okay? People have been unalived, collective, as it pertains to the truth about who you are and how you were conceived. Okay? For some of you guys, you've had relatives that have told on themselves, not literally confessed to you, but they've told on themselves in so many different ways. Pay attention to that energy. We got some that's going to come in and confess because of this activation. You cannot be afraid to speak up about what you know. You know who you are, and they do too. A lot of y'all have went through the abuse, trafficking. It had everything to do with your bloodline and your power. You have a pure bloodline. Your energy is hard to come by. The only way your energy can be easy to come by is if you're just giving it up. A lot of you guys are divinely led, guided, and protected, okay? I'm just letting you know. It's a lot of y'all out there. I have already ran into a few of y'all. And then for some of y'all, I've read your energy on YouTube, this platform. You done found me over here on TikTok. I've been able to identify your energy. Okay? Now, let's get back to it. Do not be afraid to speak up, because I know a lot of y'all, listen, my different experience, spiritual journey, I have dealt with so much. I have dealt with so much. I've been attacked. I've been ridiculed. I've been, they took my babies away from me. They made me mentally ill. Just all types of shit that I've dealt with. I'm like, she lying or he lying? Until I truly found out more about myself. Like, cause why they attack me? Why am I going through all this? Why am I experiencing this? The same with you. You've experienced the abuse, the attacks, the gang stalking, the manipulation, the ex-lovers, the ex-friends that were put up to help sacrifice you. They weren't successful because you're still here. They weren't successful because we all have been activated. We've all had to activate. Okay? So right now, today, you cannot, yes, psychological warfare. You cannot be afraid. You are protected. You are divinely led and guided. I was to come forth to help you guys with activation. Okay? I am who I say I am. You are who you say you are. that you know you are, but you may be in fear because you feel like there is nobody else out there like you. Yes, it is. It is. It does not matter what color you are. It does not matter what gender you are. Because it's a lot of you out here that's gifted, that has some real spiritual gifts, and you just not out here manipulating people. You're loving light energy. You understand who you are. You understand balance. You identify with who the people say you are, because people have been put in place to help you all activate. Okay? So you can't let an NPC stop you from your activations. Okay? Awakenings. You awakening, awakening, awakening. Study happening. We don't have one awakening, y'all. We have several. Okay? You know that you've been through the gang stalking program. They've gang stalked you online, they've gang stalked you physically, they've followed you. You've had dreams about these different motherfuckers that's been coming after you. You know that it's certain family members in your family, not the bloodline, not the ones that you come from a royal bloodline. You know the family that you have been in over the years is not your real family. You may have even been born into this family. Some of y'all were IVF treatment for the experiment. No motherfuckers got paid. They got paid swell. They got paid for you. People got paid for you. Look at my nose itching. People got paid for you. People were unalived because they know the truth about who you are. Blocked, blackballed, lost their careers, lost out on their lives because they wanted to expose this shit early on. But it literally took for you guys to go through, grow through an awakening and experience the activation that you needed to experience, get your root chakra in alignment, to be able to speak up for yourself, to be able to speak the truth, to be able to be activated and not be afraid to speak up. Okay? We've had GOVT, the dark, GOVT, the shadow, GOVT, celebrities, politicians, family members, boule members, the brotherhood, fraternities, they know who we are. They've always known who we are. That has tried to stop our bloodline. Theft, identity fraud, especially as it pertains to the real heirs of these deceased celebrities or these celebrities that were sacrificed, because you were supposed to be sacrificed too. Okay? You are still alive for a reason. Okay? So a lot of y'all have already been through the pain, through the different storms, through the lies, through the bullying. A lot of you guys wanting to block you and block your energy and attacking your gifts and attacking your throat chakra. Because me, personally, I done been poisoned. I done been put in the hospital. I done had blood transfusions with the wrong blood. Things that are supposed to kill me, y'all. I've experienced it. different ways of unaliving. I've experienced it all. Places I was supposed to be. I was supposed to be at shootouts and in the middle of certain energies where things were supposed to blow up, or I was supposed to catch on fire. Like, it's just different things that I've experienced, near death experiences, where I'm still here, I'm still alive. Because, oh, they wanted the gifts. They wanted the gifts that were left for you. They wanted the properties. They wanted the home. They wanted to be the one that say, well, there is no heir. There is no heir to this celebrity. There is no heir to this person. Documentation, fraudulent energy, birth certificates fucked with for some of y'all. You're not the age that they say you are for some of y'all. Then stole your entire identity. Here it is, you had to go through a spiritual awakening to even understand who you truly are. Because they even told you, well, this is where you supposed, this your family, and that's your family, and that's your sister. Want you to be a part of the program, and you were never a part of the fucking programming. So of course they feel some type of way because you couldn't be programmed. They want you to be programmed, just like how they are. They want you to be programmable. So of course they want to unalive you. They want to make because you make them feel some type of way because you've been exposing it. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to speak up against their agenda. This was one of the biggest agendas. You indigo children. Confirmation. Gifted children. Age? No. This ain't no fucking new age. We been here. This energy been here. Our magic, it been here. We've been here. They wanted us gone. Here it is, they playing with shit in the laboratories and recreating shit. Everything that they created is backfiring on them. Either it backfired or it will. Just like these unalivings, they supposed to have unalived us, but they did it behind the scenes to make it seem like, oh, they're white collar and we're innocent, we're stand-up individuals. Come on, y'all. Everybody ain't on the same frequency as you. Everybody ain't on the same level as you. Everybody don't got the same journey as you. So don't get confused as it pertains to these activations, because these are y'all's activations. They're for you. I'm not afraid to speak up for myself. I'm not afraid to say who my real parents are. Okay? I've already had conversations with my earthly mother. I've already talked to her about it. She knows. You know what she said to me? You still mine. What, because I came out of your coochie? Because I came out your coochie. That's why I'm still yours. But that bloodline ain't the same. They ain't got gifts like I do. Different health issues and shit. Here it is, you can't identify the health issue. Don't nobody want to get no blood test though. I know some of y'all been like, well, damn, dude, we need a blood test? Yes. Because that blood ain't gonna be the same. My father is Luther Vandross. Okay? And that's another thing I'm gonna talk about in a second. A lot of shit started happening and taking place for me in 2017, right before COVID hit. They knew that we was gonna grow through an awakening. This shit didn't just happen overnight. This shit been going on for a long time, but they were trying to decalcify our pineal gland. They was trying to block that energy, okay, so that we wouldn't activate, so that we wouldn't awaken to the truth. But we are in a season, we are in the times where everything has to be told. Like the truth about everything has to be told. This is the lifetime that this energy has to be made right. There's no more sweeping it under the rug. They couldn't get us all. They couldn't get us all. Since 2023. That's age of Aquarius. Thank you, baby. Since 2023, I've known about this. So I'm gonna talk to y'all about my experiment. I just want to give y'all the activation download first before I start talking about my experience and my experiment and what I've dealt with this entire lifetime. Well, the parts of the lifetime that I've dealt with. So just bear with me, y'all. But yeah. So we ready? Alright, so let's talk about my situation, because I'm not scared to talk about me. I'm not scared to talk about my life or my situation. Alright. I found out in 2023. A lot of y'all are already familiar with this storyline. Y'all already know about everything. Well, YouTube does, because I exposed it in 2023 to YouTube before anybody else. All right, so it's footage. That's why I was trying to get everybody from over here to come to YouTube so y'all can actually see like video footage from years ago. I've been channeling this energy. I've been activating people, but like the more you awaken, the more you activate. Anywho, so I've already alerted you guys on who my parents are. I don't, let me just tell you something about me. I don't over explain. The proof is in the pudding with me. I don't have to over explain, and I refuse to. Yes, I did heavy gang stalking. I got so much evidence and footage on this platform. Yes, I just came to TikTok last year, like the end of last year. Thank you, baby. But I came to TikTok the end of last year. I've been on YouTube since 2020. Okay, so I've been on YouTube for a long time. I've dealt with the shadow banning, the gang stalking because of the truth. I've been speaking the truth for a long time. So this ain't nothing new to me, y'all. I'm not new to this. So thank you for being here, though, to even listen to my story. And for those, because I know a lot of you guys are spectators, and it's okay. Thank you for being here, okay? But anyway, thank you. But anyway, in 2023, I found out because I kept asking. I'm like, yo, well, who my real parents is? Who my real parents is? And like I said to y'all the other day in the download, that spirit will gaslight you because you have to go through these different experiences, okay? It has everything to do with your soul contract, okay? So I have a soul contract, you guys. I'm going to talk a little bit about that as well. So 2023. I've also met some siblings of mine. We share the same mother, like we were conceived in the same way. But yeah, in 2023, and I just kept asking because I'm connected with the universe. I'm connected with my bloodline and my ancestors. So I tap into all that energy. I'm definitely a spiritual being, and I understand who I am. I understand who my bloodline is. So I'm into all that. But yeah, I kept asking about who my real parents were, and he showed up. That is the experiment. That was the first time that I knew that I found out that I had a mediumship ability where I could channel from both sides, this realm and other realms as well. And he was like he just showed up, and he was loving on me, and making, like, protecting me, making sure that I was okay, and communicating with me, and like he warned me about how people weren't gonna believe me, and that I had to continue to grow, and I had to mature in my spirituality. Like, he put me up on game years ago. So but yes, I do actually look just like him. I look more like him than I do my mother. Now, I am not the only girl that Whitney Houston has. It's a few of us that were created through IVF, that other mothers carried our, like, other mothers carried us like a surrogate. It was an experiment, y'all, that they got paid for. We were actually supposed to be sacrifices. So our parents were, I'm talking about my situation. My parents were very young, okay? This was in the 80s. And they really weren't aware of, like, what was going on. So, but I was actually a sacrifice for Clive Davis and Moloch. That's like, because a lot of spiritual, I'm a spiritualist, so I know spiritual energy as well. So I wasn't supposed to have been a sacrifice to this entity by the name of Moloch. Okay. And I'm here on assignment. I'm on a mission to expose these different industries that have came up against us with the game stalking program that created us in petri dishes and where it had us up for sacrifices. So yes, the energies of them saying, like, oh, you had a mental illness, or you didn't know what you were talking about and shit like that. A lot of y'all have awakened. A lot of y'all know what y'all talking about. Y'all have been talking about it, and I'm here to activate the rest of the energy. But anyway, so back to my experience, excuse me. But I trust my spirit team. I absolutely trust my spirit team. I trust my divine energy. I trust my spiritual gifts. I don't trust this world. I don't trust this world. But I trust me. I trust me, baby, and I trust my dad, and I trust my mom too. I trust my spiritual abilities. I would say it again. I knew that they were not lying to me because they wouldn't let me live it out. They wouldn't let me live this shit out. Now I kept trying to avoid it. I kept trying to deny it. And I just couldn't anymore. I had to surrender to who I truly am. I had to surrender. Even through all the MK Ultra, even through all of the magic, even through all of the manipulation, and them trying to humiliate me or to make me feel humiliated. Only I can feel humiliated to make myself feel humiliated. You can't humiliate a motherfucker that knows the truth about who they are. When you don't know the truth about who you are, then you can humiliate a motherfucker if they trying to speak up for themselves. But just like my dad said, I had to grow spiritually. I had to mature spiritually for me to overstand everything that has happened to me. Like when I say that spirit will gaslight you, they'll be your biggest gaslighter. Your spirit team will gaslight your ass when they want you to grow through an experience. And I had to. Because I ran from Whitney. I ran from her for what, almost 2 years? Like, I'm like, I'm you, not my mama. You not my mama. Like, I'm going to tell y'all about, y'all know about the experience, about my conversation about them. So I ran from her. I was like, you not my mom. You ain't finna make me look crazy. Like, I literally argued with her. I literally argued with her. Now, my dad he just made me so comfortable with the energy. I'm like, yeah, I believed him first before I could believe her. Cause I'm like, you're not finna make me look crazy. This ain't a motherfucking Legina Gold and all that bullshit. Listen, it's funny though, a little bit. I laugh about it because I ran from her, but she wouldn't let me go. She wouldn't let me go. She would show up in my dreams. She would show up in like shadow aspirations. Her energy would show up, and then like she would show up in pictures and shit, like places. She would show up in places she wasn't supposed to be. So it's like she gonna make me believe her. She gonna make me a believer. So me being this chosen one and me being a spiritualist already, I was already into tarot. I was already into divination. I was already this energy where I could pick up on energy, like with myself, with my own ashe. I could pick up on energy, like just having spiritual gifts. And I identified with myself. I had already believed in my power. I had already believed in my spiritual gifts. So it's like my parents that came to me, my real parents that came to me in spirit. So it's like, how can you believe? Excuse me, my mouth is wet. But how could you believe that you got spiritual gifts and you clairvoyant and you clairaudience and you got all these, you got a mediumship ability, but you don't believe that we your parents? I went through that, y'all. I did. I went through it, and that's why it took so long for me to literally grow through ascension and have different activations that I was supposed to have, because I was scared. I was scared to speak up for myself. I was scared to talk about it, because I was afraid of what people would think of me or what they would say about me. But I had to not give a fuck. Destiny is destiny, and you are not going to grow through the shit you're supposed to grow through if you don't honor who you truly are. Here it is, the family that you are in, they ain't got no motherfucking spiritual gifts. Ain't nobody gifted. You don't even look like them for real. And if you do, for some of y'all that went through the IVF energy, some of you might look like it's about this much. But all of that spell work and voodoo and hoodoo and practitioners over the years, they will push that energy on y'all, especially the ones that's been being watched by the GOVT and different cults and the Brotherhood and all of that energy. Yeah, they worked very hard to try to keep y'all asleep, to keep y'all hidden, to keep y'all suppressed, to make y'all look like y'all was crazy or y'all was losing y'all mind. I know, because I've been there. But I got tired of feeling stuck. I got tired of feeling stagnant in my energy, because I didn't want to believe who I was or believe where I really came from. You cannot give a fuck about what people say. You cannot get caught up because all these other motherfuckers lying. They've been paid to lie about something, or they've been paid to be the overlay for the underplay. Because these motherfuckers on this realm, they'll play the game for a payout. They'll play with your life to get paid. You cannot let a motherfucker play with your energy or play with your life or play with your divinity or your bloodline. Because that's all this healing was for. That's what the healing was about. It was about healing your bloodline. You are the chosen one. Okay? They'll take them payouts to make you look crazy. That's why it's important to activate. That is why it's important to spiritually mature, grow through your ascension, and stick to your storyline, stick to your narrative, because you're protected to do so. You come with protection. They ain't been able to unalive your ass. You just keep activating. You speaking your truth and speaking up about who you really are, regardless of what a sibling say, regardless of what your earthbound mother says. When your ancestors come to you, you trust your ancestors. They protecting you. They've been keeping you alive. When your spiritual gifts or your higher self, when you get on the higher frequency and do all this other shit get to going on, that is why it's important to get grounded. Ground yourself in the earth. Because y'all got earthly ancestors and spirits. The animals, they would divinely lead, guide you, and protect you. And it ain't nothing that the GOVT, the CULT, or any of the brotherhoods or fraternities could do about that. They can't fuck with protection, divine protection. They can't fuck with destiny. They could try to play with it a little bit. They could get your gang stalked and get your shadow banned and have you all on the block list and you can't get a motherfucking job, but you don't want a job anyway. That's slave shit. You're an entrepreneur. You're a philanthropist. Your spiritual abilities and who you are makes room for you. Your abilities make room for you. You're the business owner. You create the fucking jobs. Here it is. They want you to be a part of the program. You're not a part of their program, honey. You're the program. But you're a part of your own motherfucking program. And that's what they gotta know. Because I'm the motherfucking program. I'm bigger than the program. I always say that. Don't be like, they thinking she thinks she bigger than the program. I am. I am. You are bigger than their program. You've been fighting for your life. You got to know why you've been fighting for your life. Here it is, you supposed to been gone, but your ass still alive. Here it is, you don't want to, it's been, spirit done led you to different situations that were supposed to activate you. Don't ignore that energy. Don't get confused. Call in your spirit team. Your spirit team will help you maneuver on your journey. I'm not a leader to anybody. I'm not anybody's motherfucking savior. I'm here to activate you. I'm here for activation. That's my mission. I'm serious about my mission. I'm serious about who I am. And can't nobody take that shit from me. I've cried. I've boo-hooed. I've talked shit about this journey. I wanted to give up. I didn't want to be humiliated. I went through the homelessness. I went through the Job energy. But I proved my loyalty to the Most High God by remaining faithful. From detaching from the constraints of this realm, detaching from the earthbound energies, detaching from the programming. Because we got used to this shit, y'all. They wanted us to be their program. Harvesting our energy, hurting our feelings, breaking our hearts, bullying us, turning us up, having us out of our bodies and shit. Because that was a form of energy harvesting. They were harvesting our fucking energy. That is why a lot of you guys went through the abuse, or they talked about you, or they nagged you, or it was a lot of jealousy energy too, because you did not belong to their bloodline. Look at you and look at them. Like, no offense, I'm not trying to offend nobody, because I love my earthbound family and they know I do. But when it come to me, my bloodline, who I am, and what I stand for, they know they cannot fuck with it. They know they cannot come against it. If they do, I'm out. They know what's up, and I do too. They've gaslit me. I know about the gaslighting. I know about the betrayals. I know all about it. But my job is to stay inside my body. Not to turn up. Not to argue with them about what I know the truth is. You don't gotta go over explaining You don't gotta go seeking the truth from them, because they not gonna tell you the truth. You're gonna know the real truth because of your abilities. And I've came pretty far, honey, because I trust my spiritual gifts. I trust my ancestors. Nobody can tell me about who I am. Nobody. Not the earthbound mother, not the siblings, nobody. Especially when they know they've taken, like they've played a role in this shit. I gaslight them just as much as they gaslight me. I don't tell them, I don't talk to them about my spiritual journey. I don't over explain myself. I don't want them to believe me. I don't give a fuck if they don't believe me, because their job is not to believe me. Their job is to gaslight me. That's their job. I'm going to keep my energy. I love me. I love my energy. I love how I look. I love who I've become. I've graduated. And a lot of y'all have too. Pouring into yourselves that self-love and healing energy. It was reasons why y'all spirit team wanted y'all to heal. It was reasons why your spirit team wanted to get your mind right and change your mindset, because your spirit team knew what was going to happen. They know what's fated to happen before it happens. Some of y'all do too. Y'all have an ability to be able to see. Oh, it's a sin to be able to read the future. No, it's not. That's a gift. That's a gift. You wouldn't have that gift if you weren't supposed to have it. This world is so corrupt, and they have placed so many lies. They've instilled so many lies, especially with the Christianity energy. A lot of us grew up in a Christian setting or a Christian household. Toxic ass Christianity. Christianity is so toxic. It's so toxic. And if you have detached from that part of your journey, you freed yourself. If they said your spiritual gifts was a sin and that they're going to kill a witch or some shit, because I don't like to be called a witch either. I get it. But y'all have abilities. If a motherfucker ever told you that your gifts were a sin, or how they know? Because they're a part of the program, huh? They want to block you from being a medium. They want to block you from being able to channel. These are abilities from the Most High God. The Most High God that they do not adhere to. They adhere to an energy that wants to suppress who they really are. Not my indigos, not my chosen ones. We are here to rebel against the programming. If you are still alive, damn it, it's a great time for you to be alive. Now activate. Activate. You are the power pusher. You got the power. It's not even about them no more. It's not even about the people in this room that got something to say about you. It's not about them. It's about you. Okay? That is why a lot of this energy has happened like how it did. Okay? You were led to heal yourself. You were led to detach from this matrix, because this time of activation of y'all having another awakening, activation, you getting out into the sun, drinking plenty of water, fasting, things that work for you and your abilities. Your spirit team that led you to test the spirit, test your own spirit. Y'all have been led to do it. It ain't no coincidence why you went through these different things. Okay? When you find yourself and you're able to identify with yourself, you have beat your biggest bully, and that's your damn self. Because we have been programmed early on into believing that we weren't worthy of this or worthy of that, that we were sinners and that we did this and we did that. We were trained to wait on apologies and shit. We were trained up to, we gotta have closure, we gotta do this and we gotta do that. No, we don't gotta do a fuck ass thing. That's a part of the programming. So if they want to call it New Age, let them fucking call it New Age. But your kind of energy has been here for a long time. They have tried to suppress this energy. Y'all have grew through shit. Y'all are here for a reason. Okay? Now, back to this hidden celebrity energy. It all coincides with each other, y'all. It all goes together. That is why I'm not afraid to speak up about how I was created and about who my parents really are. Why not? I'm not finna keep blocking my journey. I'm not finna allow fear to block my journey or to block me from getting to where it is that I gotta go. I don't care who motherfucking feelings gotta get hurt. Mine's got hurt. I got lied to. I got misplaced. I got misused and abused and all kinds of shit. Nobody protected me. Nobody protected you, collective, but your spirit team, so why not trust them? Your spiritual gifts led you out of shit, so why not trust your spiritual gifts? A lot of these people are past life fucking enemies. Their jobs is to stop you. Their jobs is to block you. Their jobs is to make you feel like you losing your fucking mind. You're not crazy. You ain't lost your mind. You lost the old version of yourself that they wanted you to stay stuck in. That's what you lost. You lost that old version of yourself. And that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna whoop that damn net ass. I'm gonna get that motherfucker. Because every time I go live, I got to deal with that bitch. I'm gonna get his ass. Annoying ass net. And that's why I said, this motherfucking net, that's monitoring spirits. For some of y'all, they're watching you. You're being watched. You've been watched for a long motherfucking time. Speak up for yourself. Some of y'all have already been doing this. But it's some of y'all that are in fear of what people would say about you, or how they would feel, or whatever, or however. You trust them? How you trust a motherfucker that's been trying to kill you, that took a payout to unalive you, calling themselves your family? They done betrayed you, done fucked your lover, the love of your life. This shit goes deep. It goes into being the karmic masculine and the karmic friend. They slept with each other and all types of shit. Those betrayals were distractions. They were distractions. Everything was designed the way it was supposed to be. They said you was lying about that too, huh? But you got a whole motherfucking doppelganger. Somebody trying to be like you. Why they want to be like you? If you aren't this person, or if you aren't who you say you are, why they want to be like you? Why they going out their way to destroy shit? Why they going out their way to block shit or stop shit if you are not this person? Hello. You know who you are. A lot of y'all know that you have spiritual abilities. You have already arrived, damn it. You have already arrived. They can't stop you. They can't block you. Ain't shit they can do. Nothing. My experience was for me to enlighten and inform you guys and to activate who you truly are. The more you heal, the more you elevate, the more you ascend, the more you trust that spirit is leading, guiding, and protecting you, the more you find out about who you truly are. The NPCs are being to your will. You're not like them. They're not like us. They'll bend to your will. You got power. What can they do? They can't unalive you. They can't keep. They can't get rid of you. They can't make you disappear, and they can't take your energy. They can't take your destiny. They can't take your destiny. You walking in that shit. The more you activate, the more you walking in your destiny. The more you expose this energy, the more you're in your mission, your assignment. They've done all types of shit to block you from activating. For some of you motherfuckers, I love you, but listen. For some of y'all, they done thrown you in prison. They done thrown you in jail. They done put you on the streets, homeless, so that people wouldn't look your way. Or they done pinned charges and shit on you. Done tried to pin charges on you. Said you was a motherfucking, what they say you was. What they say I was. I was a terrorist. They said I was a terrorist, whatever. Listen, I'm not politically correct and I wouldn't give a damn. Listen, they said I was it's a bomb in the building, that kind of energy. They said I was one of them. Absolutely, smear campaign. I went through all that, y'all. I went through the smear campaign. I was gang stalked for years. I was blocked by these platforms for years. A long time. Yes, that's what they said I was. They said because I've been activating people for years. I've been helping people heal themselves for a long time, y'all. So, of course, yeah, I went through all that. And I'm not afraid to speak up. The president know who I am. He know who I am. The one before that one knew who I was. That's when I dealt with the most motherfucking attacks. The Biden administration. They whooped my ass. I got tore up. Listen. Celebrities were attacking me, cults, all types of shit. I went through it all, y'all. But they can't fuck with me. Can't touch this. Listen. Anyway, that is a part of, that is like the majority of the activation and how I truly found out who I truly belong to, what bloodline I belong to. I am an Indigo starseed. I come from some Indigos. My parents are Indigos. Yes. Very gifted in energies. Okay. I started working at 22 in my career. Been a battle ever since. Yeah, just your experience alone will tell you who you are. Ain't no delusion, ain't no illusion. Different shit that you've experienced. You can't never stay at a job. They want to make you go get a job, and you can't. You don't stay there. You don't stay there a month for some of y'all. Well, for some people, yes, it was about a sacrifice to the music industry for those who have celebrity parents. Um, they were forced into a lot of shit. Their contracts, a lot of them weren't reading the fine print as it pertains to their contracts, okay? In the music industry. When it comes to the GOVT, a lot of them were forced into do these different experiments, excuse me, because these experiments have been getting done long before our parents were alive. Yes, the terms and conditions. Thank you, baby. Yes, absolutely. Um, I see you later, boo, at work. Just dropping gifts off. Thank you for being here, honey. I appreciate it. Um, just don't. What I'm saying to you is, you're protected. You got to call in your protection. You can't be letting this realm play on you. You can't be letting this realm play on you. You can't let them play on you. Because they will play on you and psych you out of your shit. They will psych you out of shit that belongs to you. They will psych you out of your destiny by having you self-sabotage. They'll do shit to get you to self-sabotage. Yeah. Yeah. Rejection is for your divine protection. Here it is, you putting the pieces of the puzzle together. You know who you is. You know. My mom destiny swapped with me for the same reason. I am a chosen one, a prophet, but my family. Okay, I'm following. Absolutely, the illusion is they want you to believe you are powerless when you are light of source. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, honey. Thank you for being here. Yes, absolutely. It says, my family are witches and tried to sacrifice me. Now listen. I respect witches. Not every witch is a good witch. And not every witch is of the light. I have some comrades who I'm like this with that considers themselves witches. I don't. It's no disrespect to them because they have been working their asses off to get these justice being served. Okay? And as goddesses and empresses and the supreme beings we have as well. That's what we're here for. To dismantle the bullshit. To bring in the karmic justice for the karmic injustices. Okay? Oh, look at you. You over here? You found my YouTube. She's like, I'm going to find this YouTube. I know that's right. My great aunt is Marie Laveau. She's a good woman. Yes, that's what I'm talking about because I've already met Marie's daughter. Okay, I've already met Marie Laveau's daughter. Okay, Oya. Oya is a spiritualist, a very powerful content creator as far as the spirituality goes, and yeah, she's very much so tapped in to who she is. That's Marie Laveau's actual daughter. Her name is Oya. I'm not talking about the Orisha Oya. I'm talking about somebody like me. Her content creating name is Oya. Oya Laveau. That's her daughter. Okay. I'm not talking about the Orisha, but yes, Orishas, much respect to the Orishas. Yes. Okay, that's another form of ancestors, right? But yes, that's Queen Marie Laveau's daughter is Oya. So she's one of the hidden celebrity children. She's a part of this as well. It's two other people that are hidden children, but they're not hidden to me. Now, I won't mention them until I get the go. Now, I've already mentioned one of them. These are Jackson children. The real Michael Jackson. Not that clone that was parading around for years. We're not talking about that Michael. We're talking about the real Michael Jackson. The one that they long ago, way before the one with the one they cloned up. We're not talking about his clone. We're talking about the actual. Okay, I've already met two of his sons. Okay, they're very popular, chosen ones in the public eye. Okay, so I'm not going to reveal. I've already kind of revealed them on YouTube, but I'm not going to do it over here. I'm gonna allow them to do that. Okay, because one of the brothers is probably going to speak up on the other brother, but I don't be wanting to put. I don't want to. They might not be ready for that. Listen, but it'll come a time where they will eventually speak up for themselves. Okay. Not that I don't want to, I would love to, because I'm not afraid to speak up for them either, but they have, this is something that they have to do on their own. It says yes, they all get cloned. Standard practice, thanks for confirming. Not all of them got cloned. Not all of them. But some of them did, but not all of them. Not all of them got cloned. When you use your discernment and you use your power, use your spiritual gifts, you are able to tell who was cloned and who was not. So yeah. But yeah. Yes. Was there, if there's not anything else I need to speak up about, any questions, you guys? Do y'all have questions for me? Because I will answer them. Any questions over here, YouTube? Even though y'all know everything, I still will answer your questions. So if you have any questions for me as it pertains to this, what we're talking about, I will answer them. Yes, I have been able to sing since early childhood. I also went through, give me a second. I also went through a phase in my journey where my singing ability was taken from me. I want to say I started, my throat chakra was getting attacked in 2024. I'm not adopted. I never said I was adopted. 3 hours ago, I cried and asked for guidance to help remembering myself again. Even when I know I found myself lost and needing confirmation, then you literally popped up in my feed. You're welcome, honey. I'm not adopted, but let me go back to that other question. The lady they placed me with, the family that I was placed with, that's who raised me. Don't ask dumb questions. Whatever you do, I'm love and light. I'm balanced in my energy, but I will go there as well, okay? I open the floor for people to ask me certain questions. Ask me those questions in respect. Do not ask me no dumb questions. Thank you. Okay, see. Wow. Alright. Oh, you gone already. Y'all already blocked you. Don't even do that. All right, you guys. Anybody else wants to ask me any questions? Because I'm not finna play with nobody. Did you go through examinations throughout? Yes, yes. I was in special ed. I was in special ed. I had IEPs. I got a first of the month checked every month, like, cause they claim I was talking to myself, but I was talking to my imaginary friends and those spirits. I was very much so tapped into my purity and my spiritual gifts in childhood. Of course, Wesley. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I just said all that. Like, oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna be re-answering questions. I've already answered those questions. That shit is all over my platform. It's all over my page. I'm not gonna keep doing that. But I love you. I love you, love you, love you. Who is your parents examine? I don't know. So yes, for collards and cornbread, yes, I definitely went through the energies of being tested. They took me out the classrooms in school. Like, I went through all of that energy. Thank you, Wesley. I appreciate it. Love from Oregon. You're welcome, Shamika. Thank you for being here, honey. Says, I know that's right. Me too. My imaginaries were twins. I was in gate and I'm okay. Yeah, a lot of us dealt with that energy. The gate program used to come to the school and they used to take us out of the classrooms. I remember, I never forget it. They used to take us out the classroom. Well, they took me out the classroom. I had to do a hearing study. That they zapped me with something. I had to drink something weird. Just a lot of different testing. I was so drawn to the video of the hidden celebrity kids and instantly followed. Thank you, baby. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being over here. I appreciate it. Now, I was not by any means. All I said was, don't ask me no stupid questions. Don't ask me nothing weird. Don't ask me any questions where I feel like I'm oversharing, because I don't overshare and I won't overshare. I'm very loving, okay? But I don't play any of that kind of shit. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. It says they also put straight mental metal in my mouth to block my throat chakra. Absolutely. It says, yes, the gate programs. I used to ask my mom and she made it seem like it never happened. Of course. Of course. Of course. Thank you for the gifts, honey. It says, yep, they asked me to go to the high school. I said no. They sent a letter to me in the mail. They sent several letters to me in the mail and I ignored them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Does anybody want to share any type of experiences that you had? You guys have the floor, because we ain't gonna do the asking me questions. I feel like I've already answered. I've already overshared, and I'm not gonna keep oversharing. This is an activation for a lot of y'all. I'm already activated. I already know who my people are. I already know what bloodline I come from. I already know who my parents are. I don't have to overshare. That's not what I'm really here for. I'm here to activate you guys. It's about y'all. What's about us? But I did share my experiences with you guys, and I just want you guys to not be afraid of who you are. I don't allow these people to scare you, because that's what they want. I wear a lot of red, y'all. because red is root chakra energy. Okay? Yes. Yes. Yes, I was. And I love her. I love her, even though she's been a part of this shit. She's lied to me. She helped poison me. It was a lot of stuff that was done to me that, you know, but I still love my mom. That's my surrogate mom. But I love her, you know, and I wouldn't let nobody disrespect her, you know. Even though, you know, but I've forgiven, absolutely, I have forgiven everyone involved. I even forgive Clive Davis because I forgive certain individuals does not mean that I forget. Does not mean that I'm supposed to just, because I have boundaries. I don't play with nobody. I don't play with nobody. I don't let people play with me. You see, here we go. So when you get on this live and you ask me those questions, that means you haven't even been on my page at all. You haven't even did no research or nothing. I'm not gonna do that. This is the floor for you guys. Activation. Give me the experiences that you've had. Okay, we're gonna share some experiences. It says you look just like my auntie when she was young. It blows my mind. Have you seen the? Yes, I've watched They Clone Tyrone a few different times. Yes. It says, I forgive myself. Fuck everybody else. That's right, because you have to forgive yourself. You have to take accountability and forgive yourself so you can move on. I see green around your aura, your head. Thank you. Thank you. I know having a green aura is a good thing, so thank you. So I'm going to take that as a compliment. It says, world is not what they tell us. Everyone needs to research and maybe, yeah, yes. Ogun. Definitely. Definitely. Some people say they see Eshu, Oshun. I'm actually a daughter of Oshun. And they see Eshu, different aspects of the Orishas. People always saying they see different aspects of the Orishas. And I take that as like a compliment, okay? So it's never, no, I'm not taking offense to anything anyone is saying. Thank you, honey. Thank you for being here. You guys are so polite. A lot of you guys are very polite, okay? And those that people that keep saying, well, who are your parents? Who are your parents? Them is folks that just is being nosy, because a real divine one, a real chosen one, a real respectful energy is going to go do some research on the page. They're not just going to hop on the live and be asking just because. And if I get like that with you because of a certain question you ask and my spirit ain't sitting right with you, that's what that means. I trust my abilities. I trust who I am. So, if I'm not answering the question that you want me to answer, go do your research. Go research. I got plenty of footage. I speak up all the time, but you're not finna just get on here and to command my energy to tell you, no, we're not doing that. I don't overshare. I have boundaries. At a certain point, because I didn't want to be a part of the industry, a close childhood friend is the head of Geffen and kept me away, thankfully. If it's okay to ask, I wanted to know one would begin to manage. You need to meditate on that specific ability. Thank you so much. You're welcome, honey. Meditate, going within, you grow within. Okay, and that's what I teach, because I am a healer as well. Like, I am tapped into my abilities. I'm not just this person. I've had this energy about myself before I even found out who my real parents were. I've always had this energy about myself. Mind you, I found out about this energy in 2023. I was already viral on my platforms in 2020. So let me just put that out there. I would never say that my parents are celebrities or I came from this or whatever just for no reason. Just that I wouldn't do. That's not something I would do. I am a part of the experiments that happen. And I'm only here to activate those who need to know who they are. You know what I'm saying? I already know who I am. I don't got to overshare. I don't got to over explain. I've only done that to just give people the comfortability as it pertains to finding out who they are. Okay? But anyway, hold on. Yep, do some meditation on that specific ability. Go within, do some research, and it'll help you. It'll activate those energies as well. You're asking about this ability because you have this ability. Okay? It's going to be activating for you. I feel like you've already activated the ability, but you just need to go within, do some meditation. You'll be able to tap more into that ability very soon. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be very heavy. Sometimes the questions y'all ask be the answer that y'all need. So be mindful of the questions you ask, because it be the answer. The same question that you ask be the answer. Yes. The way you can start by tapping into who you are and more of your bloodline energy is meditating on the specific subject. Meditate. Make sure, and I know meditation sounds boring and I've got to close my eyes and hum to the hum. I already know that. But that is a way to get to that energy. You'll get your answers very fast. Yes, thank you, Paige. The power is all within. Be careful who you let feed off your energy or siphon it. Absolutely. Thank you, baby. Hold on. But yes, start with meditating, honey. Meditate on the specific subject and you will get answers very fast. Listen, let me just warn you that you will not, some of y'all may do, everybody different. We all have significant abilities, or how we receive messages and how we deliver them. Messages can come in the form of experiences. Messages can come from you seeing a certain kind of bird, through your timelines, different video footage of someone just speaking a word. Like, it's crazy how messages can come back to you guys, and those are like clear audience and clear sentient abilities as well to enlighten and inform you. So not only are you getting enlightenment from an individual, but you can get enlightenment in messages through anything. Okay? Easy. Okay, sorry y'all. Yes, it's exhausting, but life gets better when you learn your path. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're welcome, honey. Oops. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Burping could also be a confirmation, or your nose itching confirmation, or your ear twitching or popping is a confirmation as well. Hold on. Yep, give me a second. Hold on. Hold that thought real quick, because I'm over here. I'm operating on this platform too. Give me a second. They've been waiting a minute. Hold on. That makes sense. It's so hard to quiet my head. Thank you. Yes, it's activated. I can't quiet it. I became fully aware of myself in 2024 during the eclipse. And right now, it's going to be more heightened, okay? Hold on. What? Okay. I'm sorry, baby. It says, so I've started meditating some years ago, and not gonna lie, I've been slacking lately. It's okay. It's okay. Now, you've taken accountability that you have been slacking. Get back on it. Okay, meditation is going to help you. But listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big meditator, but I'm very gifted, and I get downloads. Somebody asked me about downloads. Hold on. I think it was you. Oh, Naja, right? Am I saying that right? It says, can you give me insight on how you know when you're getting and receiving downloads? Okay. So it's like a brain wave. It's like, and then you know how like that I got five on the beat. Dun, dun, dun. This is just for me. It might happen for y'all too. But this dun, 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 it's like as a matter of fact. Is this a matter of fact? As a matter of fact, it's this feeling you get when you get a download. Like you're gonna know. You're gonna know. It's like it's sometimes it's an unbelievable information that you got. It's like a brainwave, and it's like, damn, is that true? Is it my head speaking to me, or am I tripping? That's when you know that you're getting the download. You're gonna know. It's gonna come in so naturally, like. You're gonna know, baby. You're gonna know when you're getting downloads or you're getting messages from the divine. You're gonna know. Okay, it's just the knowing, because you got the knowing. Having the knowing is a spiritual gift. Okay, so it's just gonna come in naturally. Hold on, I don't want to miss nobody's. Dreams will tell you things also. Absolutely, Paige. Thank you. And it could also be energy of something that happened in the past as well. Okay, sometimes dreams are warnings, sometimes they're messages of the past to enlighten you on certain shit that you've already dealt with or that you've already went through, or a different thing. Like you could ask your spirit team a question today, and they'll bring it to you in like a vision or a message from somewhere, or you can even get it in a dream. Okay, I know when when I get downloads, sometimes it takes a full 3 days to get the full download, because I get a part 1 and a part 2 and a part 3. Sometimes those different parts come in all in one time, all in one day, because I've ascended and I have matured spiritually, so I can handle a lot of them downloads at once. And that's why I said your spirit team might gaslight your ass just a little bit by little bit by little bit. But when you go through ascension, you grow through ascension, and you spiritually mature, that's when they start just giving that shit to you. Like, here you go. You can handle this. Here you go. We see you being disciplined with your gifts. Here goes another one. Like this, that's how they do you. Hold on. Let me make sure I get all of you guys. For me, it's like a knowing, hard to explain. Give me a second. I got y'all over here. Hold on. One time I heard someone talking to me while meditating, and I thought I was tripping. No. Don't be tripping, boo. Hey, honey. What's up? It says, or like a sensation, or you can get like a crown chakra sensation. You will feel like it feels good. It feels like the wind blowing through your head or blowing through your brain or something. It's like, and that's, I call that the halo. When you feeling that crown chakra energy above your crown, I call that the halo. Okay. So that sensation is beautiful. I love that sensation so much. It says Kanisha. Thanks for the follow, baby. It says, wow, that's actually beautiful though. I love that. I do not dream often, but when I do dream, it's always a message. Absolutely, Paige. Absolutely. That's why I quit smoking weed, because I was a weed smoker. For some, weed helped them. But I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of that. Like, I don't do any substances, anything, because I came into this realm with an addictive personality. So I don't I don't do nothing I could get addicted to. Hold on. I like mushroom coffee though. um we are reclaiming we are reclaiming ancient original indigenous spiritual wisdom. Absolutely, baby. The veil is thinning. It's almost fucking non-existent actually. It says, yes, it's super loud today. Very eclipse. Absolutely. I can feel a new integration going to meditate, as you said. Absolutely. I call it crowning, like giving birth. Absolutely. Because that's exactly what it is. Like your halo. Like you got your halo or you got your angel wings or like it's a beautiful energy, y'all. I don't want to miss nothing. I don't want to miss nothing y'all are saying. I am too. Hey, I'm new here. Hey, wisdom. Welcome in, baby. It says that's why I don't dream often. Well, because you smoke weed? It says I'm new here, but I think I found my people. Welcome in, baby. Welcome over here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you found us because it's no coincidence. If you found my channel, it's something up in here for you. Activation. Because just like I said, I'm here to help y'all activate the other parts of you. For some of y'all have already went through certain activations that was necessary for your soul's growth. And I'm here to just fulfill more of that activation. Thank you, honey. Thank you for being here. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to burn a little something. Let's burn something. Shit. Camphor. We're going to burn some camphor. We still got people over here. We've been on for 1 hour and 32 minutes. Make sure that you are definitely meditating around this time. And y'all know a saying that I say? Because you can chant as well. What I've been saying lately is I declare and decree the divine truth without confusion. That'll bring you truth as well, especially during this time. Okay? I do cord cuttings, I do ritual work, I do certain things to bring in things that you need, etc. Like I have a spiritual business. My spiritual business is called the Freedom Project Studios, and I am viral on every platform. So yes, I've been doing this for a while. I've been viral on Facebook and YouTube for a long time now. Well, Instagram too, but TikTok I just started to fill in over here because I'm like the majority of my soul tribe is over here on TikTok, and I felt like I've been able to find more of you guys. Nope, I look. Now I've heard different things about the whole shroom energy, but I don't do nothing. I like my shit natural. I like everything natural. I like my conscious. I like to be able to experience different things on the natural because, whoo, baby. The stories that I've heard, I'm straight. But I do drink mushroom coffee. It says, yes, it does help. I've heard stories that it does help. I'm not judging anyone. I don't want nothing that I mean, and it's natural actually. Mushrooms are natural. They're natural, but I don't want to do nothing extra. I don't mind a little bit of gaslighting. Listen, I don't mind the gaslighting from spirit. Now they done already pushed me to, as far as I could go, but uh, I don't mind having to take my time. Yes, I can. Absolutely. I can sing. Yes, I can sing, you guys. I'm going to post some of my work for y'all too as well. But yes. A lot of you guys will hear from different practitioners that their throat chakras were attacked and different celebrities stole something, stole a gift or something like that. So I'm not going to do too much, okay? I normally just sing when I'm just feeling like it, but I'm not going to do too much. I love you, but I'm not going to do too much. YouTube is actually Amazing Grace 1111, and a lot of my work is on YouTube. A lot of my work, my music is on YouTube. um, Facebook is Amazing Grace the Healer. It's the same name on. It's the same name as the TikTok name. So just you will be able to find me by Amazing Grace. How did I find out about what? Or are you a new Naja? Oh, okay, you're a new person. Okay, okay. My spiritual abilities. That's how I found out. And I found out in 2023. Yeah. Oh, okay, because I'm like, I just had a Naja in here. And you a different one. Thank you for coming over here. Thank you for tapping in. Did you reach out? No, baby. No, honey. No, it didn't happen like that. I'm sorry. It didn't happen like that. My parents were already deceased before I knew. They knew while they were alive, but I didn't know why they were alive. I just went through my awakening in 2019. I didn't find out about my celebrity parents until 2023, babe. Does bloodline matter aside from meditation to find your parents? Hi, honey. It's just you want to go within, and you're gonna be answering a lot of your questions. Watch and see what I tell you. You're going to be answering, yes, ma'am. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm not one of those people that's just going. I'm not. I don't do that. I have music on my YouTube platform. So yes, it's just yes, because y'all own it. They like, and we know she can sing. Kind of yes, I can. That's just, I'm just yeah. I'm not one of them that it's like I'm just not. I'm not. I'm not gonna say I'm shy, but I am kind of shy. But yes, I do. I do. And if you want to hear my work, I do have work. I have music on my YouTube platform. Yes, I do. I look more like him than her. Yes. When I was skinnier, I favored her a lot. Like her body type, like my earthbound mother raised me. The surrogate mother, the one that they did the experiment on, she raised me. They've always known each other in the industry. They did not have sex to get me. I'm an experiment, babe. I was created through IVF. A lot of us were created through IVF. Yes, they did not have sex. My father, I'm not going to say that my father was a gay man. I'm going to let people keep thinking that he was. He never exposed that energy, and I'm not going to disrespect him by saying that. But Yes, it was an experiment. It was not, they did not have sex. It was not like that. No, she's actually been gaslighting me about it. She kind of told on herself a little bit, because I've already been letting her know, like, I know about it, but I'm not trying to make problems with her or whatever, but I've already let her know that I know all about it, and I pay more attention to the shit that I've experienced with this family than anything. And one day she was like, "You still mine?" Like, I'm still yours. Yeah, she's like actually told on herself, but I'm intuitive. I know already. Well, I've been identifying as a chosen one, spiritual chosen individual. That is how I ended up here in this part of my spirituality, because of my awakening. I went through a great awakening, and shit just started happening. It says, but how did you find out they calling you crazy now? Well, I wouldn't say that they're calling me crazy now. I've went through the phases where they would try to say shit like that, or she had a mental illness, to lie and to keep an inheritance kind of energy, or for people not to believe what I'm saying. But I'm a chosen one. I'm viral already. I have helped heal people. Yes, gaslighting, honey. Yes, absolutely. The shit I be teaching about. I be teaching a lot of chosen individuals. Like, we have already activated a lot of different things within each other. So nobody can put us back to sleep, or nobody can call us crazy or none of that, because we've all went through the great awakening. Now everybody is going to go through an awakening, but those who have awakened, they know what's up. They know about the gang stalking. They've been through the gang stalking. They've experienced having a spiritual awakenings and stuff like that. So it's a lot of us woke, and it is what it is. But thank you, honey. Thank you for being here. And I don't mind answering those certain questions that you're asking, because now it was some people in here asking me crazy, stupid ass questions, and like, I'm a sweetheart. I'm very nice. I'm very balanced though. So, and I'm gifted as well. So I pick up on people trying to be funny with me, or people trying to, like, they want to try to humiliate me or some shit. I pick up on that immediately, and I will not answer your question. I probably would block you if I could pick that energy up. But it says gang stalking is wild. When I found out about that, I was shook. Yeah, illegal stalking, illegal surveillance, and listening in, wanting to listen to you, like, just weird shit. Like, a lot of weird shit that has happened, y'all. But yeah, I'm good. It says, what is your Facebook name again? Amazing Grace the Healer. And my TikTok name is Amazing Grace the Healer as well. Thank you. Been in this been in this situation a long time now. Absolutely. A lot of us have went through different shit. Okay, there go Naja. There go the other Naja, because I just was talking to another Naja. I think she's still in here. It says, that's so crazy and scary. Oh my God. Been in this situation. Okay. Yes, because it was another way. I'm like, didn't I just answer that question for you? But it's two different ones. One is spelled Naja, I think, or Naaja or something. But yeah, I think she's still in here. I'm just giving a little, yeah. But yes, you guys, like, I have been through a lot. But then things kind of. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I do. I was finna talk about that. I was going to talk about that. Yes, I have four children, you guys. My first two children are they'll be 22 in November. They're twins. They're a boy and girl. Thank you, Angel. But they're a boy and girl, and they're young adults, and they were taken from me in 2008. Well, 2007. I fought my case for child abuse. I had a child abuse case that I fought for 2 years. They also there was no evidence to convict me, but I was convicted and sentenced to 4 years in prison in the MDOC. I still I speak about it. I spoke up a lot about it a few years ago, but the more I've awakened, the more I've went through different shit. It kind of just I'm speaking about like new shit, but yeah, I went to prison for 4 years. I am 39 years old. Thank you. I'll be 40 this year. But y'all is making me smile. Cut it out. But yes, yeah. But they do this to a lot of us. Yeah, they do this to a lot of us chosen ones. They pin criminal cases on us to make us not once we go through this activation, they want people not to believe us or make us unbelievable or make people not want to adhere to our teaching. My 19-year-old is actually, we're in contact. I was just talking to him today. He calls me and texts me all the time. He is such a respectable young man. Now, I have not met my adult children. I have not met them. They were taken from me when they were 2. Now, my third born, which is my 19-year-old, we actually have a relationship and he loves his mama. We've actually met up a lot. We actually have a relationship with each other. So, yeah. My youngest, which is my 9-year-old, I gave him up for adoption in 2024 because of my spiritual attacks, different attacks and gang stalking, and his godparents were already in his life to like, and you know what, the energies of what I went through with my youngest child, it all worked in my favor. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through these different energies of me feeling some type of way, but I had to do what was best for him. Oh, you have a higher mission to do on this planet for sure. Thank you, Wesley, because I'm not ashamed to talk about it. I love me. I love my kids too. But I'm not ashamed to talk about it. At first, I felt some type of way about having to speak up, but it's my story. It's my testimony. A lot of different things were done to me on purpose. Like this entire city, like the people, the GOVT energy, they know about me. They know who I am. They have had me gang stalked. They have had different shit happen to me for a long time. So yeah, but yeah, I came home from prison in 2013. I actually have some people that I met in prison. They watch me too. I've had a few of them over here that actually commented in a live yesterday, like, I miss you. Like, even they know that I'm not that kind of person. But the GOVT in different individuals that have been placed in different parts of your life to watch you, those individuals, some of them get old and they get replaced by other individuals to watch you as well. A lot of this energy happens in your hometown where you were born. Hold on, you guys. It says, what's your life path number? I'm a 6. I'm a life path number 6, and I'm an indigo as well. It says, wow, I didn't know that you had 4 kids. I thought you only had 2 children, and I've been watching you. No, baby, I have 4. Yep, I have a set of twins. They were born in '05. They will be 22. I have a 19-year-old. He just turned 19 in June. And I have a 9-year-old. He'll be 9 in Scorpio season. He's a Scorpio in November. So yes, I have four children. 3 years. Aw, thank you for all the support, love. I appreciate it. But yep, I'm at life path number 6. It says, do you talk to the twins? I have, listen, no, I don't talk to the twins. They're actually, like I pick up on like their energy though. They're gifted just like how I am. They have spiritual gifts. And I kind of don't really talk about it a lot because I be wanting to tell y'all about the exciting parts of, but I unfortunately I don't have a relationship with the twins. I don't. They actually changed their names on purpose so that I would not come looking for them. Because as soon as Stefan turned 18, he came for me. Like his foster mother, his adoptive mother, kept a sight on me. Like she kept a track of me. She kept track of me so she could find me and allow me to have, to push Stefan to have a relationship with his real mother. But he wanted to anyway. So I met Stefan on his 18th birthday, because he just turned 19 this year. But I met him on his 18th birthday, well, the week of his 18th birthday, and that's my baby. I love him so much. Like, he is just amazing. He's very respectable. He's not all in the world like that. He does have like a girlfriend, and he be talking to me about little stuff or whatever. And I'm like, don't be trying to make me no grandma. But he's so respectable. I couldn't ask for better children. I understand that the twins they're good kids as well, and my youngest is my baby boy. So yeah, I don't have anything bad to say. Like, this is my journey, this is my life, this is my story, this is my mission, and I'm just here to activate you all. But yes, I have a lifelong story of, I got a full, listen, yeah, testimony for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I feel like with women, they use our children. Absolutely. Baby, listen, they use my children as a weapon, honey. They attacked me the worst when I had my youngest son because they wanted me to give him up. Like, they wanted me to be afraid to travel with him or to take him, because I was going to take him with me to California. I ended up just giving him up for adoption, and I left because when you go through them spiritual awakenings and you dealing with gang stalking and you literally being attacked by fucking cults, it was a lot that I was dealing with, y'all, and I had to do what I had to do. They definitely, I don't, let me go back down because I don't want to miss nothing y'all saying. Hold on, babe. It says, one of your readings I saw earlier. Sorry, I should clear that. No, you're fine, honey. You're fine. You are fine. It says, do you think they told... Come on down there. Leave me alone. It says, do you think they told your twins a different story on how they ended up with it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. But Stefan knows the truth, so it's gonna always be somebody, and his actual adoptive mother has been putting out APPs for the twins, because those adopted parents to the twins, they actually changed their names. Now we cannot find them. We have even went as far as going like through the DHS system, and they've changed every fucking thing. They were never supposed to do that. Like, they weren't supposed to change. Well, when they're adopted out, they can do whatever they want to, but they're always supposed to have like some type of like keep tabs on them, so they'll know what's up when they turn 18. Like, they didn't do all that for me. They didn't do all that for me. This is this state, unfortunately. They don't fucking like me. But anyway, it's all good, y'all. They are definitely. Hold on. They definitely use the children. I don't have my oldest, but I refuse to allow it with my other kids. I know that's right. They are always after the children. Yours, mine, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. I guess I can answer that question. My father is Luther Vandross, the late Luther Vandross, and my mother is Whitney Houston. They did not have sex to have me. I was created in. I was created through IVF with the eggs and the sperm with a surrogate. That's how my surrogate raised me, and my surrogate actually was paid to handle me. So my surrogate ended up being my handler. I was actually a sacrifice for the music industry, for those who don't know. I'm a chosen one. I did not know who my real parents were until 2023. So I found out in 2023 who my parents were, but I've always been showing up as like this healer, this chosen one, helping people figure out that they were chosen, or helping with the great awakening. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing that for years before I found out that my mother and father were. Yes, I knew it was Luther. I can see it. That's my dad. It says maybe you had a trust or was getting some kind of child support and your family didn't tell you about it. That too. Yeah, it's all about an inheritance. That's what it be about. It says, I be wanting to get a DNA test with my mother. I always said I don't feel like she's my mom. She actually, yes, baby, yes. For Tanya, yes. But I already, like, she flipped the coop when I asked her about a blood test. She flipped the coop. So they spaz out on your ass, turn into a whole NPC when you ask them about a blood test. Now, I was a sacrifice. I was supposed to be a sacrifice. I was supposed to have been unalived for Clive Davis. I was a sacrifice. Clive Davis has had me attacked, gang stalked for a long time. Him and some other people. The GOVT is hard to explain. Well, it's not. It's hard to explain when you want to talk in codes. So I kind of, because I don't want them to shut my live down. I want to be able to hang out with you guys, but I gotta mind what I say. Did your mom tell you? No. Nope. I see that's why. No, you're fine, honey. I'm okay. I went through all my crying and I was mad at the world and I had my moments already. So I've already had my moments. They was already like, it ain't no reason for me to be careful. I'm protected. I'm not worried about that. But thank you. I'm not worried about that. I wouldn't even be on here speaking this energy if I was afraid to expose what has been going on with y'all. Not just me, because I've been exposing me. I've been speaking up about me. These different activations. Thank you so much, honey, daughter. Thank you. These messages and stuff that I bring forth for y'all be for y'all. Because they know I'm speaking up about me. And I just was, listen, I just was thinking about that shit. I was just thinking about that. That type of shit has happened as well. That type of shit has happened as well. Yeah, that's a truth. That as that I feel in my soul that that's a real thing. That my intuitive abilities get the tingling every time I hear about that story. They know what they did. And her last name is Bullock. Hold on, let me get on. So because you weren't sacrificed, what did that mean for Clyde? Nothing. He's under spiritual judgment anyway. Like he's been deceased. So when he passed away, I felt an extreme burden lifted off of my vessel because he's always had like spiritual cuffs on me, like spiritual cuffs, literally. Like different cults were after me. He paid different celebrities to harvest energy. They took gifts from me that are coming back online. So be patient. But the gifts that I have now that I'm speaking about, my throat chakra ability for me to be able to speak up, they couldn't have that gift because I had to be able to activate you all. So yeah, it's a lot of things coming into fruition. It's a lot of different things that are happening because they're supposed to happen. So yes, I was actually a sacrifice to an entity called Moloch. A lot of us were supposed to have been a sacrifice to this entity called Moloch for wealth. So when you have destiny and the Most High God wants to keep you alive for a bigger mission, a lot of different things happen. Shit that sometimes we can't even explain it, but things happen because they're supposed to. You guys, they tested me. It means psych. He thought right, exactly what he thought. But they tested me as a child. The aliens did. They talked to me with telepathy. I believe you. I believe you, because a lot of us are star seeds. They are unaliving celebrities or clones left and right. Absolutely. A lot of things are falling apart. Just pay attention to Hollywood. Absolutely. It's shit's been falling apart. It says tap into your wealth, queen. Already done that. Your tribe will support you all the way. Absolutely. Oh, I love you guys. That response gave me the chills. Oh. Well, you know how the chills go. Those are confirmations and activations. Ooh, confirmation. Confirmation. Spiritual belt, y'all. Can you recap how you found out or even knew about this? This is for Tanya. I got you. I believe what you're saying, babes. Thank you, daughter. I appreciate it. It's our time now. We are being activated and being released soon. Absolutely. Okay, so Tanya asked the question of how I found out. Let me get some water, y'all. This is an answer for Tanya, you guys. Y'all have already heard it, but I want Tanya she wants me to recap it, and I'm going to recap. She's been over here watching, so she deserves this. Yes, because I'm like, but yes, I was already growing. I'm going to say growing. Let me be mindful of my words. I was already growing through an awakening. I've had several. And, I awakened to my divinity, me having spiritual gifts, being into tarot and divination and mediumship and just different abilities, okay? I've been woke since 2019. Hold on. I've been woke since 2019. And I didn't just wake up to be like, well, I'm woke and da da da. No, a lot of people just awaken to be on bullshit. I awakened to my purpose, to my soul's contract. Rashad Jamal actually helped me through my awakening back in 2019. Okay. And then I initially got on my path because everybody goes through their awakening to what they're supposed to be doing, whether that's tarot, divination, speaking up, philanthropy, being a revolutionary, intellect, whatever you want to call it. But the divine has called you to your calling, and that is what we have to grow through our different awakenings. Okay, so I've been woke since 2019. I did not find out about my celebrity parents until 2023. Okay, mind you, I'm already woke. Damn it, I don't believe anything that these earthling motherfuckers be talking about. I believe my abilities. I believe my spirit team. This is I'm explaining this to Tanya. Um, I've already been woke for years, so nothing is a coincidence. And I started getting these messages about how IVF and being kidnapped yeah, and being adopted and so forth and so on. And that energy activated me. So other spiritualists will activate you. When they're chosen like you are and they're on assignment like you are, they will activate you. Okay, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome, Tanya. But it was another form of activation. And I couldn't do nothing but surrender to it. Like, and that's what I did. I went on and surrendered to my journey. I surrendered to my mission. I didn't really truly understand who I was until shit started happening. Like, I had to grow through my different experiences that had to do with my soul contract. And mediumship has been a part of my soul contract. My parents, Luther and Whitney, are my ancestors. They protect me. They keep me alive. They tell me stuff. They're leading and guiding me through this mission. But at first, because I asked, I'm like, well, who was my real parents? Well, who my real parents? And they started showing up. They showed up. And I've had like, oh, I didn't even talk about this. I have a sister that I found. I found one sister and another sister found me. Raina and Kiera. Raina came to me. She called my business line because I have a business line. So people book readings and they get services from me and stuff like that. And she called my business line to, kind of, she was confirming and like explaining to me different things about, this is her sharing, us sharing the same mother. Okay. So I ran into her the same year, 2023. She called my business line. I haven't talked to Raina in years. But Kiera is Southern Mystic on YouTube. We fell out 2 years ago because the actual CULT that has been after the both of us wanted to separate us with, you know how they get people to go against you or to want y'all into it, a lot of chaos. So me and Kiera actually aren't on the best of terms, but that's still my sister. We found out about each other long ago. Okay. She doesn't really talk a lot about what she been through because she dealt with a lot of gang stalking and a lot of people, a lot of different attacks from this same entity that has been attacking all the chosen ones. Once me and Kiera started truly finding out who we were and the bloodline Absolutely, thank you. And they separated us immediately. They wanted to make it seem like I had done did something to her, and I never did anything to her. I actually still love her. Okay, there's no beef with us, but they want they like literally. So I've already met two siblings of mine. It's a third sibling. These are Whitney's daughters that nobody knows about. Um, Sakithia. Okay, I haven't met her. I have not met Sakithia. I could have met Sakithia if I would have stayed in contact with Raina. I know Raina still watches my channel. I know she still watches me. Um, I'm pretty sure Kiera still watches me as well. I just hope she knows that there is no beef between us. It's like different things had to happen, but yeah. So I've already met two of my sisters that are also Whitney's daughters. Now Sakithia, okay. Sakithia's father, not Sakithia, but Raina's father is my actual uncle's. My uncle, Whitney's brother. It's deep. It goes deep. Like she had already exposed her story years ago, but I think she kind of exposed her story too soon, and that is how they were able to catch up with her and silence her. Um, that's who her biological father. So she was created between my mother and my mother's brother. That's Raina. Now Kiera was created between my mother and oh shit. What is his name, y'all? The white man from the bodyguard. What is his name? He's been trying to silence Kiera, but he actually did. She doesn't even talk about it no more. What is that white man's name, y'all? I've known it for a long time. Kevin Costner. Yes, Kevin Costner. So that's her father. That's her biological father. She's mixed. My sister Kiera is mixed. So how can we take a DNA test with people that have been gaslighting us? I'm sorry, but people have been gaslighting us. We only know spiritual stuff. We only know spiritual stuff and like different experiences that we've had. Okay, thank you, honey. But yes, so Kevin Costner, they got money and shit. So yeah, that is the siblings that I met years ago that are Whitney's daughters and Petri dish energy. Yes. So I believe you. Oh, thank you, baby. Cause it's not this shit ain't nothing to lie about. G, you know what time we in? We are in the new age of Aquarius, so can't nothing be hidden from us. We can't. We not finna be lying, and we just not finna do that. I have an ability where I can see through the cloak, where I can see through the bullshit. So can't nobody even lie to me. I don't let people play with me. For some of them, they were combative about it. Yes, a lot of them were combative about it. A lot of them it had something to do with their contracts as well. Um, y'all know that a lot of these celebrities were abused. My mother was one of those celebrities that were abused. They were abused. A lot of different things happened to them that they didn't want to happen, and this energy was one of them. And it was to make money. It was about wealth. It was about our wealthy DNA. It was about our DEA, our bloodlines. That's what this was about. And a lot of them are. They've been MK Ultra. Now I have been zapped a few times. I've been hit with the MK Ultra a few times. I was actually hit with MK Ultra in a Publix. She's an indigo. Like, she has an indigo bloodline. I have DNA from alien. Yes, me as well. Indigo. Indigo bloodline. It's a lot of different bloodlines. Yeah. I'ma just say yes. I'ma say yes. But yeah, we have the indigo bloodline. Yes. Damn it, what I was gonna say. It made me just got a brain fart. But yes, shit. What was I saying? Spirit. Publix. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But Publix. Because they wanted me to forget. I felt like I was forgetting who I was, y'all. I had already been exposing this shit. I was already exposing, like, when I say I've exposed a lot of shit, I exposed a lot of the industry energy, and a complete stranger hit me with the juice. I'm gonna say it hit me with the juice in Publix. Yes, I can. I can. And y'all keep asking me that, and I just said I can. I really can. Um, it says this is a matrix system. It's corporately owned. Politics, religion, justice system, medical system. Yes, exactly, exactly. But yeah, they hit me with the juice in Publix. Mind you, I'm from up north. I'm from up here in Michigan. This is where I'm from, and I went on a journey. I actually got put out of my house on Walnut. I lived on Walnut. This is the house where I was getting gang stalked, and the um the um the landlord and the maintenance men were placing shit in my house and fucking with my heat, and like, I went through a lot of sabotage in that house on Walnut. Not only was I going through sabotage, but I was going through the gang stalking, all in the midst of that energy. People were leaving shit on my porch. They even like placed a key to my house, an extra key to my house on the porch to try to scare me. And I ain't give a fuck. I still slept good in that bitch. I wasn't one of the ones that was scared and shit like that. But I did. I experienced all that. I experienced the gang stalking. And once they figured that they couldn't stop me from speaking up about this chosen energy, they couldn't stop me from speaking up. They eventually got me put out. So everything I went through was done on purpose. And I didn't want to, because at that time, everybody was against me. Everybody was after me. I even saw my child's father, my youngest son's father. He was a part of this entire thing. That's the karmic energies. Like the different people that signed up for the music industry because they want to be a rapper and shit. So they want to be a part of the sacrifice you. They want to sacrifice you so they can get a record deal type energy. I was one of them. I was one of them. But anyway, yeah, I ended up getting put out of my house over there on Walnut. It was all intentionally done. It was an illegal eviction. The Section 8 was involved. They were involved in it. The Section 8, the courthouse officials, the landlords, the maintenance men, they was all in on this shit. But yeah, they used to do little intimidating shit to me while I was up here. But I was on a journey. I had got on my journey. I moved to California. So that's where I ended up going. I didn't try to live with anybody here because I felt like they were after me too. I felt like they were after me too. So yeah, I ended up moving to California, and I was I was in Cali for about 6 months, and then I moved to South Carolina. That is where They zapped me the most. That's where I got zapped the most. And because I ain't know nobody there, they had motherfucking complete stranger. You like I would you would know if you don't know anybody. You wouldn't know. You would not be able to see that. Like it's to make you. The MK Ultra is to make you forget. And I have been exposing the industry. I have been exposing who I what bloodline I came from, how shit happened. I have been doing that, and so they wanted me to be comfortable to think that they were done bothering me or they were done fucking with me, and they weren't. They zapped my ass, but I was activated again. I got activated again into believing what I had already been channeling. They're like, wake your ass up. It's like I went through another awakening. So I woke up beyond that MK Ultra. It did not keep me asleep. That's what it was supposed to do, but it didn't. And I'm back exposing it. I'm back to activate you guys and to help y'all move forward on your journeys. And that is what my mission is, and that is what I stand for. And I'm here to help y'all heal yourselves. And for those who need this kind of activation, that is what I'm here for. I am a chosen one. I am who I say I am. And I'm here. I'm here, y'all. I've been through the MK Ultra, through the spell work, the death spells, the poison, the gang stalking. I've been through it all. So, y'all, I have been on here for 2 hours. I've been on here since 4:44. It is 7:05. I've been on here for a while. It says, my skin is burnt. They used chirping birds and weapons on me also. Torture. Still ongoing. I have aligned, but they won't stop hurting me. I pray it will stop though. Listen, you guys. And I've said this. When you are divinely protected, you have power when you are divinely protected. Sometimes sometimes you can attack yourself with your own abilities as well. Okay? Because remember, we have activated. If you are aligned, baby, if you know that you're aligned and you've activated your abilities are activated, you cannot speak certain shit over yourself or what a motherfucker is doing to you currently, or you will be attacking yourself. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. You speak against projection. Now, motherfuckers will project. This an illusion. That's what this world is. That's what this realm is. It's an illusion. It's not real. They will place illusions in your way to fuck with you. Okay? They want us to sabotage ourselves. Return that shit. You're divinely protected. A lot of people, well, my ancestors protect me. We're divinely protected. But, well, if you're divinely protected, who's attacking you? Think about it. Who's attacking you if you are divinely protected? When you know you're protected. Like your spirit team has shown you evidence of you being protected. Mind you, you done been hit with MK Ultra. You done been hit with the poison. You done been all types of shit done happened to you. Like for me, my different experiences. I've had to have a blood transfusion. They used the wrong blood. That's just what was supposed to kill me. A lot of different things that I've went through was supposed to kill me. I am still here to activate y'all's asses. Because I've activated. Okay? So don't speak over yourself. Your throat chakra is powerful. You can turn shit into things. Thoughts are things. If you're going with their illusions of them, well, let's make her think we're attacking her, but we're really not. But they know you got power. So they want to project that energy on you and at you to make you think that they're physically attacking you. And it turns out that you was attacking your own ass the whole time because you believed it. You believed that they were attacking you. And you the one with the power. They don't got no fucking power. Remember, they were harvesting your energy. Don't allow them to use you against you. Okay? Thank you so much for the heart me. Don't allow them to use you against you. It's called self-sabotaging. That's right, baby. It's an illusion. It's projection. It's different experiments that they're doing. Return a motherfucking experience to them. Return it back to their ass. Make it backfire. You're divinely protected. They cannot fuck with you. You don't believe that they're attacking you. You believe that you're protected. You believe that you have a circle of protection around you and that your bloodline is protecting you to be here, to be alive, and unfucking harmed. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You are protected. Stand in your protection. Don't piss me off. Do not piss me off. Listen. Y'all be divinely protected. Ain't nobody fucking attacking you. They can't. Hold on. Hey, honey. She used to have to always get blood transfusions. Who, baby? Hold on. It says we have to move with logic and no emotions on this journey. Absolutely. 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 It says you're right. It just breaks my skin and crawls like crazy and mess with my devices. I went through the same illusions, y'all. I went through the same thing. I went through it. I grew through it. Once you start believing in your power and believing that your bloodline got your fucking back and that you're protected, they can't fuck with you. The thing is to get you to not have the knowing of who you are. So you can be lingering in this matrix. They can attack you when you're lingering. If you're acting like an NPC, they can get you like that. When you call in your power and you call in your ancestors and your spiritual team, you call them in, you can't be fucked with. Use your power. Place that protective bubble around you. This your reality. You gotta remember. You created this shit. You created a powerful reality. You are the power pusher. You are the glitch in this motherfucking matrix. Okay? Make these motherfuckers bend to your will. Participate in your game that you created. But don't be like them. Don't be a motherfucking NPC. You are not a part of the programming. Okay? You're doing wonderful. Okay? You're just fine. You're powerful. It says, hold on, I'm sorry, I missed some of it. Chat be trying to move too fast for me. It says, I feel like John Wick in the spiritual realms. I know that's right. Hi, honey. Absolutely, you have to test the spirit always. It says, my sister, she passed away, but she was a sacrifice by the numbers. Gematria. Oh, wow. confirmation. That's a confirmation. That's a confirmation for you, Sherelle. It says, what if it's a mixture of stalkers and security? You're welcome, honey. Because I'm going to keep you alive. I ain't finna let you play yourself. You too powerful for that. That's how they killed Hayden P2 through gematria. Very sad. That's a sad situation. When you got the knowing, when you have the knowing, nobody can make you believe shit. And when they do that, those are people that have contracted them. Those be contracts, honey. It be like that. It be like that. It be set up like that. That's why you got to use your discernment. You're welcome, honey. You've got to use your discernment. Always. Because you will know the difference. You will know the difference. Alright, y'all. I have been on here for 2 hours and 31 minutes. Yes. The awakening has arrived for those who can see. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys have been fucking amazing. I love you. I love you. I'm going to get out of here, y'all, because I've been on here for, this is the longest I've been on here for a long ass time. Ashe, baby. Same to you. Are you single or have any close friends or family? I am single. I have people. Yes, I do. I'll try to see another one of your lives. Yeah, make sure you follow me because I do downloads daily. I do downloads every day. Sometimes I won't go live. I might post some downloads or whatever. You're welcome. You're welcome. But, says, look, you were a little hesitant because you all in my Kool-Aid trying to find out the flavor. But yes. I was scrolling and I was scrolling and you came up. Oh, it was meant for you to come over here, honey. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. It was a message here for you. Yes, absolutely. YouTube page. Thank you, honey. You definitely give Luther. He was funny. Yes, he was. Definitely funny. It's fucking net. I gotta get him. I'm going to get that motherfucker. I know y'all watching me. I know y'all watching me. I don't care. I don't care. I love this. I love this love for you. I love this love for you too. Reflection. So if we're all good with this particular live, I will see y'all again soon. Because y'all, I gotta go outside. That's an absolute, look, the same motherfucking monitoring spirit. I've been trying to get his ass. Yes. Have a good day, love. Y'all make sure y'all hit the follow button so y'all don't miss no lives from me. Also, like videos. I do videos too. I post downloads. When I get downloads, I post them immediately. Okay. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Y'all know that. Y'all have been amazing. There's a girl on here that I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But like I said, I love you guys. Do the work on yourself that you need to do. Okay. Speak life over yourself because you are the one with the power. Nobody has power over you. You have control. You are the one that's in control. Use your power to work for you and against them. All right? I see y'all soon.